Buenos días. Buenos días. Let me get a mic check here when you guys get a chance. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is fucking Friday. All right, so I've had to massage this freaking just to give you an update. All right, so on the U-car yesterday towards the afternoon, right? Yesterday towards the afternoon, I added all throughout here, of course, and I had 40,000 shares short of it. I caught this dump at towards the end of the day, was able to bury 30,000 of it for break even and a little bit more cash, and I held 10,000 shares of it. We hit 15. I've already added shares, so I got 16,500 here. My cost is around 1040 or something like that. So, I mean, I'm back down. I don't know, probably 30 or something like that. So I'm gonna have to just fuck around with this thing. You guys know the deal, and we'll see how this goes off the open here. So I'm dealing with the U-car. As you can see, I got 16,000 shares. The borrow rate went up to about 1,600 bucks. I think actually I'm gonna borrow another 10,000 here just now, and then we'll see what happens. So, anyways, that's the deal on the U-car. All right. Um, Other than that, here we have a lot of shit going on this morning and a lot of names here that reported earnings. So let's move on from the U-car. You got the Lululemon. Um, let's take a look at the Lululemon. Obviously, this stock is up here, fucking huge. I really actually want to read some of what is going on here. James Price is saying, "What is my plans for pins? Keep rolling and keep shooting." Um, so Lulu earnings here, first quarter results, top analyst estimates, blah blah blah, and I guess Meta had a debut for their headset. I haven't taken a look at it yet here. Um, Soared 15% in pre-market trading after the premium apparel retailer defied investor worries with a full-year outlook lift amid little pullback from consumers and a sharp rebound in China sales. And China, by the way, now that we're on that topic, has has been looking pretty good the past couple of days. Um, so if you look at the Baba, you look at the Baidu, if you look at any of the China names here, they've been trading pretty well, and the indexes in China have been trading pretty well too. That obviously does not help my fucking U-car because this is also Chinese IPO, which is also why I believe it's going to fucking zero. But before it goes to zero, shit, it could go to 40. Who fucking knows? So, anyways, back to Lulu's first quarter results also moved past estimates as the company saw traffic across both its stores and online up about 30%. How many of y'all shop at Lulu? Like, I've really been thinking about getting some pants, man. Just getting over it and getting some Lulu man pants. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do these things look like? You know? Lulu for men, right? And you got these workout clothes. But these things are still pretty expensive. The tech pants. What are the tech pants? What are these things? Right, so we go to the pants here. License to train jogger. $120. I mean, is the shit that high quality? I mean, I don't know about these tight ass joints, but these ones look all right. Stretchy fabric, can wear them for Fabletics. So yeah, the Fabletics here is a cheaper version, and that's how they're advertising it too. Like you don't have to go to Lulu. Like the advertisement for Fabletics is all you don't have to spend $100 on you know on the shit. ABC pull-on pant. I kind of like that. But it's all about that. I guess it's all about that fabric material and all that kind of stuff. Bruce is saying you wear Lulu. Okay, I mean that's great, man. That's amazing. And then Fabletics, does it fucking look? 185 right on that EMPH. 186. So there's solar names here. We'll take a look at that in a second here. Uh, and then you go to this Fabletics shit. Right, you get the shorts. $24 pants. I mean, again, but you know, it could make all the difference here between the fit and all this kind of stuff. I mean, anyways, I'm only talking about this simply because this fucking stock is up 70 points. So the whole dump that it did over the last like month is completely negated here just from this earnings report. And this looks pretty freaking bullish, man. Like I could see this, especially with the guidance. If you got a company that's going good guidance in this climate, man, man, you know, man. Whatever happened to that Chewy, by the way, too? Because this was also a good guidance company from earnings here. This could be still a gap and go trade, man. Keep this still on the radar. All right. Going out of the names here. Banks responded really well off the jobs number. All right. So now you got a jobs number, which, by the way, I don't quite understand because unemployment went up, but we crushed the jobs. We added 200,000 jobs, right? So we added we added 340 payroll jobs while the unemployment rate rose. So what the fuck? And then at the same time, this debt ceiling shit is passed, right? The shit is passed. They passed the shit, and boom, government's not going to go. Which again is just kicking the can down the road. We already know that. So the question is do they sell the news? Do they sell the news, or or do they do we just kind of keep going? Natalia, vite Microsoft. So Yasu yo. All right, let's pull back up that U-car here. Somebody just went fucking market the shit out of this. ¿Dónde está? Okay, somebody just went market the fuck out of this thing. Right, so I could go ahead and pull off for. I mean, but that's the whole kind of gap here. They traded out. This makes me want to load back up to 40,000 shares. I don't know. Are you guys in U-car? Not that I'm really asking your fucking opinions here, but I kind of am. Um, I want to add. Obviously, I'm not going to add here. I still think it's worth fucking $2. If you take a look at this Boeing, people have been talking about this Boeing again. You're still in that range, though. Whoever shot that out from yesterday, though, was a great fucking trade. Let's take a look at some of these other earnings here before we start messing with this fucking U-car. You have this MongoDB, and MongoDB is it's one of these tech names. Remember, you're talking about this data company. If we're all talking about AI tech here, where the fuck is everybody going to store this all this data? They store it in MongoDB. You know, shit's up fucking a lot. Obviously, the all-time high is like 470 or whatever, but that's kind of a big deal. This is kind of a big deal on the MongoDB. Um, could you get some follow through there? A total possibility, right? So Mario's saying Fed will have to raise rates again. Tech Q's coming in. If Fed would have to raise rates again, according to the jobs number that we just saw, we would already be selling right now. But we ain't. And if you look at the rotation here, again, they went to banks and take a look at oil. right? So today is a day where if tech doesn't sell, which it doesn't look like it will because you got Nvidia up and you got everything up, you know, you still might have that melt up to the upside. By the way, the meta here is kind of unusually bearish off the open. And and then remember, I also have other positions. I have the ARC, I have the Meta, I have Tesla long. Like I have all these things long, and then I have the pins long, which is obviously not fucking doing anything. I got Roblox long. So I still like the swing long. You know what I mean? I still like the swing long until Duke is saying what's the status with U-car. I mean, I kind of gave the spiel here in the a little bit earlier here, so I don't know if you just got in, but yesterday I had 42,000 shares short from a cost of like 8, and then I got out on that dump at the close for break even and then some. And then I held 10,000 shares short. It hit 15, was back down again, and I added at 15, 14. So my cost is now 10 and a half, which by the way, I should have added obviously a lot more, but this is all shoulda, woulda, coulda. Um, and now I have 16,000 shares short and my cost is 10, 10, 10 and a half here. Um, and again, I'd still like to short a fuckload more of this. So I have already located about 30,000. Um, so we'll see how that works. Duke is saying thinking to go long. I mean, bro, fucking take it long, man. Don't think. Shoot, you know. Um, man, I should put that on a shirt, yo. I should put that on a fucking shirt. Um, I should put that on a shirt, man, for real. Anyways, so besides the MongoDB and the Lulu, right, you also have the Avgo. And remember, the Avgo is very important here because of the Broadcom Apple fucking news or whatever the shit that was. Arma Blue, do I see SPY going to 430 today? No, not today. However, do I see it going to 430? Fuck yeah. Um, so if you look at the Avgo here, remember, Avgo is a very thin name, and it got all the way up to 9 and a quarter here, which was a fucking crazy day. And posted earnings. We printed down to 760 or whatever off the earnings. It held, right? And you still have some juiciness in some of the tech stuff. I think you might be able to get a squeeze here, but again, very illiquid name, and it's tough to fucking trade this thing. It's tough to fucking trade this thing. Zelda is saying B of A says buy the Avgo on the weakness on the open. I don't hate that idea. However, I hate the idea of trading the options. I wouldn't trade the options on this. So this is another one to fuck around with. All right. And then I think there's a bunch of other what names am I missing? The Z scale reported as well. Right. So you get the Z scale. It was down off the numbers, and now looks totally fucking fine. Remember, this is another ARC name. Um, Bruce is saying, bro, every time I see you, you know what, bro? Every time I see you in here, you talking some kind of shit. I don't give a fuck about fucking fighting, whatever. I don't give a fuck about always, never, maybes. I just do what I do, bro. And remember, this is entertainment. So if you ain't entertained, get the fuck up out of here, bro. So, anyways, other names here that reported here off the open here. I think there was a chart. There's charge point, which is that C. I think it's a what is that? That's CH. Is that CHPT? Um, right. So is that CHPT? Yeah. So if you look at CHPT, it's kind of doing nothing here. But that's what I'm saying, Mario. Don't trade the Avgo. Um, I wouldn't trade the Avgo options. All right. If you take a look at all the big boys here off the open too, you got the Nvidia, which was up to 405 by the way this morning. So you kind of had a small fade in techs, certain ones, not all of them. If you look at Amazon here, we're already trading 125 here on the Amazon. So the last 2 days have, you got a 5 point move up on this shit. Um, AAP is a several day kind of, and again, like some of these earnings are really good gap and goes, but you really got to pick them, because they don't all move like this. We did the same thing on that Chewy on that first day. Remember, it came out with earnings and then we just kind of bought it, and that was actually a good trade. The options doubled off that. Um, really. So this is all going to be about assessing SPY here and figuring out if we have another trend day like yesterday, which I highly doubt. And then what names do they rotate to? Some of the guys in the office have been trading solar. So if you look at ENPH, it's into that gap that it had from a couple of days ago. ENPH for solar looks good. And then again, I'm kind of narrowing in on the banks. So we could have a day today where they just rotate totally to the banks and and then they're able to keep the market up. If you look at the Pac West and some of this other stuff, I mean, they still look like shit. Overall, they still look like shit. Somebody talking about that Roblox. I mean, I'm in the Roblox, shop. Yeah, shop has been a laggard. If you look at that Melly here, it looked like a fucking short. Remember, we were talking about that AZO short as well, which I think we just got to wait on. Um, and then, certain names, I was getting giddy on shorting them, like this Spotify. And, look what happened. Every time they trap shorts and fucking punish them, you know. So keep that in mind. Anytime you see these programs down and they're getting you to the point where, hey, you think that money on the short side is coming in, they keep trapping us. And so take it easy pushing the short side there. And by the way, this book that I have long here, they're all outdated. They're all options with a couple of weeks on them. Um, BTC is an interesting thing to talk about, right? Because it hasn't done anything, right? So you still kind of have that feel that, all right, maybe we go back to 30,000. You know, John is saying, what is your handle on Twitch? Is it private? Don't see you in the registry. How do you do that? I still don't know how to fucking use Twitch really. And my team, loves to just say they're gonna do things and then never fucking do them. So how do I find the handle? I think it's just TradeSpace PR, bro. Yeah, it's TradeSpace PR. I mean, at least that's what I thought. So Raber is in the Mara swing. I like buying some time. I think you need even more time, to be quite honest. Um, and then you have the China names like Baba. China names very Momo right now. Um, so you could go those two. So John is saying search finance category. Okay, how do I do that? Do I just put finance in the search bar, or do I have to, talk to me, man. Assume I'm a golden retriever here. All right, talk to me as if I was a golden retriever or a small child. Who said that? Anybody? John Doe is saying not in finance, but found you. Okay, where'd you find us? Margin call, baby. Margin call. Very good. Goldman Stacks. Very good. John Doe is saying you need more tags to get noticed. Oh, the old tag game, eh? I mean, you saying a lot of shit, but you're not telling me how to do none of this stuff. So the second you decide to tell me what the fuck to do, I'll take a look at it. Um, um, AMD 121. Mario saying your golden retriever is smart. I mean, yeah, smart, but in human standards, can he or she paint a picture? Um, anyways, I love those. There's always those dog commercials. It's like we don't deserve their love. Yo, Elon Musk tweeted out some shit talking about every parent should watch this. I guess there's some documentary on what is a woman. No, I haven't seen it. Is it? It's funny, did you say? Oh, so it's made it as a comedy? Oh. Yeah. Ah, yeah, yeah. Every parent should watch this, and it's called "What Is a Woman." Um, it's apparently for free on Twitter for 24 hours. Consenting adults should do whatever makes them happy, provided it does not harm others. But a child is not capable of consent, which is why we have laws protecting minors. But this is where we are right now, debating this shit. You know what I mean? Albie is saying you think markets will eventually be 24/7. No, I don't think. I don't think U.S. markets will get to that point. I think crypto will always be the one. But then again, I could be completely wrong because yeah, 24/5 situation or something like that. Yeah, because they're already starting to announce and launch these products, right? Because all they need to do, for example, when they came out with weekly options, like it took a long time for them to approve all this stuff and get it, and get it all packaged up. Once they realized how much volume everybody was throwing at it, then they started like being like, all right, what else can we push out there? So that you know, FINRA, SEC, and all that kind of stuff. Like these guys are all trying to cook up new shit. All these exchanges and everything. That's what they do. They're all trying to cook up new shit to push to sell and all that kind of stuff. So once they realize people are actually trading it, I mean, for example, when they came out with the jumbos and the minis, they realized like nobody trades the jumbos and the minis. Um, so nobody trades them, But they kept the weeklies, of course, because that's where all the juice is. Albie is saying, Lucci, have you ever had a losing year during your career? What the fuck do you think? Man, hell yeah, of course. Of course. Of course I've had losing years. Jeez, bro. Yet last year was a losing year. Uh, my first year was a losing year. Shit, come on, man. Majority of years actually are losing years, man. But then I have that one year where I fucking 20x, fucking 30x some shit, man. So who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? I get yeah. You guys see me. You guys see me. Just watch the stream here, Albie, and see what I gotta go through. Shit, I'm stuck in fucking U-car short right now for 2 days in a row. Right? Yesterday I was down almost 80,000. Right? Came back break even. Today I'm already down what 30 off the open. What the fuck? Yo, somebody was writing something about this thing, this MMV. Wow. Multi Metaverse Holdings. What the fuck is this? Look at this, guys. MMV. Did you try to get a locate for this yet? Four, $450. It's cheap as shit. You let me know. 12 cents a share, yeah. Yeah. Wow. And it says metaverse on it. So shit. All we got to do is short the metaverse. Multi Metaverse announces term sheet signed to acquire equity stake in Taomi, animation and entertainment company for young consumers in China. Again, China though, right? So if you got China and you got some, John Doe was saying, what does it take to get a desk in Lucci land, bro? It all, again, very simple. Anybody can come down here and trade with me. Anybody, because it's just a co-working space. It's not, you know, something where you need to apply or anything like that, bro. So anybody who wants to come down here, please, I welcome everybody. You just need to sign up here, stop being a fucking herb, and I'll see you down here. All right. So all you got to do is just book a tour here, or if you already know what you want, you just want your desk space. We got all that for you. Yeah, you guys know what to do. Okay. So anybody who wants to come down here and trade in Puerto Rico, hopefully we get the investment to start building locations in other cities as well. And we're working on that as well. Albie is saying, do you allow people in the office to copy your trades? I mean, I don't give a shit. Remember, we're all here just trading together. So if you want to trade what I trade, I don't give a shit. But is there actually a mechanism to do it? No. Also, um, I would never allow you. I would never want you to do it, Albie. You need to become your own trader. Anyways, we'll talk a little bit about. I think people still don't understand the concept of it, so hence why they ask all these questions. Um, and then in general, like I don't. I'm not a man who likes questions. Um, Wifey doesn't know we are fighting yet, but when the divorce is final, I'm on my way. Dude, when that divorce is final, bro, enjoy yourself, man. You should be enjoying yourself right now, man. Congratulations, bro. I wish you the best. Um, all right, so there's your dump on U-car. It's trading back down to $11. So already we are green for the for the session. Uh, do you want us to? Do we want to add? I don't fucking know. I really don't know. But the fact that they gutted that whole move, it makes me just still want to hold it. Um, but I'm pretty happy with this. And remember, the other names that I have long here. Remember, I got a bunch of Tesla long, and Tesla looks good. So the first thing I want to do is take some profits on the shit that I have overnight. Okay, so let me take some profits on Tesla. So I'm gonna sell 20 of the Tesla. 425 SPY, guys. 425 SPY. That's a big deal. That is a big deal. Right? And now take a look at the meta. Let's pull up the meta here. Right? Meta here just got a huge move up. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell some of the meta. Right? Remember, we have all these overnight, so we're making some money off some of this stuff. We have ARC, which uh, ARC is trading around 41.72. Now this is showing that I'm up fucking 7 grand here, but that's not accurate. It's definitely not accurate. Now the best thing to have had was freaking was SPX puts, right? So let's do that off the open here. So we want to write some SPX puts, 100%, because if you don't have the actual calls here, we can still kind of make up for it, and it's the beginning of the day. So if I could write 4200s, I can get $1 here on the 4210s. I'm gonna get $1 on the 4210s. All right, because we look fucking strong as shit right now. All right, so let me go ahead and write 50 of these. So let's take these to the bank. That's a very impressive move higher. Somebody's saying check out the MongoDB. As you can see, I kind of, oh man, another 20 points on the MongoDB gap and go situation here. But where did it actually open? Looks like it opened at 380. Tough one. Tough one there. Natalia, viste, todos los números están, you know what I mean? It's enough to keep us going. It's enough to keep us going. Is that max on those? Is that max? Exactly. It's fucking max there already. I'll tell you what they're not buying. Pinterest. If you take a look at, I mean, look at these Dow names too. Home Depot. Let's take a look at Baba and the China names. Again, those are all looking really well. I'm gonna go ahead and sell 100 of the SPX puts, and then you know what? I think I'm gonna get even more aggressive. I'm gonna sell the 4230s, and I'm gonna go for this as well. All right, this one's a little bit more aggressive, of course, but I'm gonna sell 25 of these because I think we're going fucking higher. I think we're going higher. Now, as far as the the U-car is concerned, I want to add on the U-car, but I'm gonna go ahead and wait a little bit for that one. I need to be long fucking calls on SPY, man, for real. I need to be, but I ain't. It is what it is. If you take a look at the meta, all I have long is Tesla, Meta, and I have Meta here just hit highs. Roblox here looks okay, but the Meta looks really good, right? We still have 75 of the Meta here, and market looks really tasty, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and sell another 25 of the Meta. All right, we have we have 40 left of the Tesla, and the Tesla looks great. But let's go ahead and book. Let's go ahead and book another 10 of those. I want to make sure I'm taking profits as we're going higher. Check out that EMPH, Ben. It gave that up. Look at the U-car now. So this is squeezing here. I'm going to go ahead and sell another 1,500 on the U-car. Again, I wouldn't follow me on the U-car there. They're buying 212 calls on the Tesla. Nvidia's getting 420 calls getting bought 2 weeks out. Apple here, you got some calls getting bought for this week. AI here, they're picking that back up. So they're in the same names here. You know, they're in the same shit here. All right. All right. So I love the idea of selling the puts here on anything. In reality, I love the idea of selling the puts on anything. Literally fucking anything. Anything that you want to trade. Long shop, somebody's saying. I know you guys were looking at that name. Check out the Tesla here. Just kind of punked out a little bit. Point down on the Tesla. All these dips can be bought. Remember, remember what kind of market we're in. Um, and whatever you do, if you want to go long something, don't buy Pinterest. Snapchat here also tried to pop, couldn't do it. Let me take a look at the meta here. Meta here, again, dumped it out. So it's just got to take something off as you're going higher. And then remember the arc, which we don't know about yet. All right, let's take a look at the arc here. So I got a 200 lot on the arc, and I can't. It's just okay. My boy over here on my right just said U-car is coming in. 11 and a half. Yeah, so you got a seller now on that U-car. I like the U-car in general for just being short. I'd like to get up to 30,000 shares on it, which I may do shortly. Um, but we'll see. And then again, I love the sell put trade, which is what I'm currently doing right now. Because if you really look at this, there's no Natalia. What's the levels on the upside here? 426. Okay. Yeah, nice dump on that Nvidia. And remember, you got to think about the rotation. What are they going to rotate to? You know, double chevron, exacto. So realmente no hay nada aquí arriba, ¿verdad? It's just air. We could just shoot right through it real quick. So the upside potential here is pretty aggressive, considering debt deal done. Um, you know, all this good reaction to the jobs and shit. Um, Look at this snow. you know. And again, this is why I'm in the Pinterest because at some point it's got to have a snow type fucking move, man. It's just got to. Short Chewy here. Somebody's talking about FYI Fui and Netflix kind of weak. Yeah, but Netflix had a great day yesterday, though. You know, and if you actually take a look at this pins right now, it's kind of fucking moving. Again, I wouldn't buy it at all. Do not buy this thing. Don't be like me. Check out the Tesla fresh highs. Again, like look at the market. You know, there's no reason to fight it right now, and this is a good solid, trend higher here. I still have some meta calls. I still got ARC. I still have Tesla, and then of course I got the U-car here, which is not doing much. SPY here just hit a high. Natalia, I think we got to buy. I think we got to aggressively buy a dip. Because I mean, look at unless this is all one big shakeout, which I suppose is possible. Take a look at the Google. Take a look at the Google. The Google is a laggard, so you can look at this Google as a big, big opportunity here from the lag side, right? I just covered another 10 on the Tesla. Okay. Um, Look at the Microsoft. Microsoft fresh highs, 337. Apple here they faded it off though, which is interesting. But again, Apple had a great day yesterday. So it's all about rotation, guys. It's all about rotation. The Google, I think, is your shot because this looks, So if you can buy the Google 126s, you might have something here. You got to move quick though. You got to move quick though. You got to move quick though. It's already through 126 anyway. If you take a look at the arc here, you got a fade out here on the arc. Um, DG just hit last SL for the day, hit daily max loss -5, not a big deal. Still up 30 minutes for the week, 30 mil. Damn, man, that was quick, DG. So in 10 minutes, yo ass is stopped out for the day? Damn, son. No, I'm kidding, man. But I'm not. 426 on the SPY. And again, this is just melt up situation here, guys. This is literally just melt up situation here. So, Natalia, talk to me about that secondary now. Ya estamos. Oh shit. Oh shit. So that's a big deal there too. Let's take a look at the meta. Meta here climbing back. Let's go back to the pins. Pins is whatever the fuck ever. Remember, I only have 20 left on the Tesla. Let's get rid of another 10 and let's just hold 10. I don't even think it fucking matters, but we'll go ahead and do that. There's your pull on Google, right? I think we just keep going higher. Which one? So it's at 4? Guys, you gotta see this one. You gotta see this MMV here. So people getting plugged on this one, I would imagine. Tesla's still going. Tesla's still going, no surprise. Tourism, thank you for the appreciation, man. Again, this is all just entertainment, but obviously there's a lot of value that you guys are gonna get out of this as well. Just sitting here fucking chopping it up with me. As long as you're not fucking assholes. I Tesla a bit of a fade here. I mean, Natalia, at what point do we decide, you know? Let's Okay, that short put trade is really starting to work out here. Netflix following Dow. Where's that Boeing? How you guys doing on the shop? I see the shop is just kind of trash still, though, huh? Let's take a look at the banks here. Banks are, yeah, just kind of coming up here a little bit. Is it just more of a buy everything kind of situation? But if you look at Nvidia and AMD, it's you can see it's very particular. You know what I mean? So they're going after certain names. Look at the JPM. Um, you know, and then of course you got that MongoDB, which I'm assuming looks pretty damn good there. Um, I'm really still debating on getting more on the U-car, but I think I'm just gonna hold the 20,000 shares and just keep it like that. And then if we get back down to $8, like this shit's gonna fucking die. Shit's gonna die. Here's your Microsoft pullback, guys. Just take a look at the same names and just try to see if you can get dips. You got a nice tip on Google that maybe you can buy. Yeah, that Sentinel one was kind of crazy, man. I don't know what this stock is.
Target's looking good, AJ. Target's looking good.
Okay, let's just go ahead and bury another 10 of
You
the
short Lulu
of
shares?
the Tesla. Okay, and then notice we have a pullback here on the Meta here as well, right? So, but we only have 50 left of those. We had 125, so we did good there. Okay, so now you're getting a nice pull. Now you're getting a nice pull. As far as that S, I have no idea. Okay, there's your pull. So here's our dip. Do we buy this? Okay, Melvin is saying looks like a bull trap. But we already got some people saying I can't see that. But that Meta here just got smoked, huh? That's fucking hilarious. And again, you can see like it seems like an obvious move up. but it's not the easiest thing to hold. Hence why you got to get. That's why I got time on these options. So anytime they dip, I just buy. I just try to buy more. All right. So Tesla here, you got a dip. Pins here, of course, everything dipped. But I don't know. What do I know? What do I know, right? The arc here just kind of gave that out too. Tesla, yeah, right. Where is the actual buying? But bro, you can see it. It's plenty of names there. Plenty of names. You got some banks. You got some oil. It's certain names. They're definitely not participating, but those names have participated earlier. Look at Bank of America right now. Look at these banks. That's what you got. That's what you got here. AMD is getting smoked, huh? Comedy. Look at look at the Peloton. That is fucking Peloton. Where's that Roblox? Roblox is trash here. Gold. Somebody's talking about gold and silver. Yeah, might be good dip buys there too. Remember we're short puts. I'm actually short puts, and the short puts that I have, I'm down on both lines, which is surprising considering we're up from the open. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Just something to take a look at. Tesla 212 back to 212 like nothing happened. So this thing looks fine. NEM, AEM. Netflix here. Let's take a look at the flow here. You got some bear puts. Um, Somebody bought some BA, $3 million, 215 calls for September. Again, it's more of a swing they need to work around, right? Because you don't know when you're actually going to get a big move up. Um, SPY here, they're buying 427s, but that was earlier. That was at 943. A lot has changed since then. I still think you buy these dips. Um, Goldman Sachs saying just made my entire day holding runner left short NQ. Tourism says why do people say go sell in May go away? I mean again, it's the same reason that they say turn around Tuesdays and shit. People make these sort of trend things out of everything. Okay, very interesting action now. If you look at the meta here, the meta, I'm actually down on these calls. So the meta is really punking some people out here. So the Fat Man and the tech names here are getting sellers, while banks and are holding. Big fade still on the tech names. I kind of want to dip buy some meta here. Kind of want to dip buy some meta here. I think I'm going to do that. Right, it's very small. I got the long swing for a couple of weeks out. Um, the Tesla is still holding, so Tesla to me still looks fine. SPY here, somebody just bought some 425 puts. AI here, you got some 33.5 puts getting bought. This U-car just hit 13. It's a pretty, pretty, pretty decent move up there on the U-car. Nice pop on the Facebook. This U-car looks like, yep. U-car looks strong. Tesla looks fine. It really looks fine. I only have a 10 lot left, so it doesn't even fucking matter. I'm not just gonna dump that because it's only 10. The fuck do I care? What do I care about 10? I care about this U car. Yeah, let me gut the 10 lot that I have. What's that? Yeah? Um, let's take a look at the Google. Remember the Google, we look at the arc, nice fade on the arc there. Some juice and selling covered calls on some big movers this week. SPY ES, good resistance. Yeah, man, I'm definitely starting to think about that too. To just kind of park some cash in the short in the short call situation. But I'm gonna need to open up some more leverage, um, which I can do. Um, we'll just go ahead and work on that too. Meta here is more or less just flat.
So Apple all-time high. What are we doing?
Is it?
I need Joel to give me that kid's number that said it wasn't going to go over 170.
What kid was that?
One of Kevin's. Say more about that.
Microsoft did buy. There's a buyer here on the Microsoft tape, but again, 40,000 shares for Microsoft is nothing. Um, keep an eye, watch out on SPY here. We might wash out the move from the morning, you know. So doesn't look too hot. Does not look too hot here. But again, at the same time, you're not really having names that are aggressively selling here. Meta, Tesla, they look fine. Um, you know, Duke is saying what? Oh, you're asking who we are. Okay, great, great. Because I didn't want to answer that fucking question anyway. Because I don't know what the fuck a Fibonacci fucking. I don't even know what that shit is. Nor do I give a shit. Melly here down a little bit, but again, nothing. I already got rid of the Tesla, so let me dump those options here and focus on, right? So that meta pop, take a look at the meta pop here. That looks much better. So we could go ahead. That dip buy on the meta was really nice. So I kind of got my exit here. So let me go ahead and sell half. All right, so let me go ahead and sell half. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna sell all of it. All right, I'm out of the meta. Okay, the arc is just kind of blah. Yeah, I think you get a rotate. You get that rotation today. Where they just don't buy the fucking techs anymore, and they'll move to the other shit that is equally worthless. So if that U-car fade right there, I mean that I kind of like it. All right, so let's short another 1,000 shares of U-car. I got 19,000 shares. I'll get up to about 30,000 at some point here. Okay. And then, of course, I'm still down on the pins, down on the Roblox. I still have this arc. And then I have, oh shit, I forgot. I have the fucking SPX puts. Shit. Totally forgot. I'm going to need to fucking flip or something on these. Let's take a look at SPX where it is. 42.50s, and I traded the 42.30s. So this could be Duke. What is my average? Can you want to just read that screen right there and stop fucking with me? All right, next pop. Next pop. I'm gonna dump my spy short puts and start going after the calls here. Duke is saying it's too blurry. Really? It's too blurry? Oh, pobrecito. Pobrecito. Okay, I shorted 20,000 shares of the U-car. I need to go ahead and close some spy. Let me try to do this the smart way here. I want to wait for a pop though, spy. All right, I left 50 long. I'm also going to cover. I just can't see them really, really, really selling us off, man. Can't see it happening. So let me just adjust here and stick and move. Okay, so I got 100 of the short SPX, but I took a big loss on that short, on the one that I got too close on. So now I got to work it back here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and write some calls. Right, so if we got the 42.75s, let's write these. I'm starting to like the short here. Okay, let's go ahead and short a bunch of the calls. So now I have the short calls as well as the short puts. And then of course I'm still in the U-car. All right, so there's the sticker on the car. You know the sticker that you put on the right side of the car or whatever. There's a new replacement. I just haven't put it on yet. So just in case you get pulled over, you know what I mean? Because they'll see the sticker and by the color they'll know that it's fucking expired or whatever. But I have the new sticker. I just haven't fucking put it on. So just scrape. See if you can. If you can't, just fucking put it right on top of it. Whatever. And other than that, that's fucking it, man. That's it. That's it. Any shit in the back or whatever that you want to throw in there? Whatever. Yeah. That's just you two? I mean, that's cool too. Yeah. Yeah, so the sticker is right in the glove compartment. So just call me and make sure you got that, and then you're good to go, bro. You good. And that's it. All right. Have fun, man. I'm gonna go get another car, so you're good to go. You just let me know. Yeah. And then let me know when you're on your way back, and then we'll figure out where to put it. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, it'll be a good day, bro. Um, I'll let you know in about like 2 hours. You can put it on the res. Right, right, right. Do my thing. All right. All right. Let me know if you need anything, bro. Okay. So, NPH new highs. Um, if you look at Tesla, it hasn't gone anywhere. There's plenty of names that haven't gone anywhere. So this could literally just be a fucking shakeout, and that's it. It literally could be. This U-car is kind of a problem here. Bidding back up to 13 might it might fucking go a lot higher. So watch out on the U-car. If you guys want to go, if you guys are thinking about it long, man, long and stop out 12 bucks or 11 and a half. That kind of thing. Hi, good morning. Okay, so I clearly got shook out of the. I think we got. I think we all. I think I got shook out here.
Yes. I want to see what it does here around 13. I feel like it can take another stuff and soak somewhere in the falls. What do you like about ASA? Super weak. I mean, this is like 10 days. But you think it has? Yeah, I was gonna say, how much juice does it allow? Right. Yeah. That'd be my only thing. Like, yeah. Totally. I'm just watching your car, just waiting here. Yes. I want to see some more volume. So let's be patient. Because volume's gonna work for us in both directions. Yeah.
All right.
MMB's tightening up.
Is anybody long
Volume's drying
U-car?
out.
Seriously, I think somebody should actually try it. No interest in MMV. Yeah, Pablo, I got too much going on right here. Spike up there on the U car. No surprise. Spike up here on the U car. All right, I'm short both sides from an SPX standpoint. The calls I'm getting squeezed on now. The U car's got a bid. U-car's got buyers, and they keep coming back. So this tape looks different. So unless this tape looks different, the meta here again is there. You're gonna have some tech names that are just not gonna participate. Nice for anybody who bought the U-car. U-car 1370 here, 1370 on the U-car. Again, buyers keep coming back here, so this tape is different. This tape is different. Okay, AMD still at those lows. I think everything changed here. I think everything fucking changed here. So I like my rights on both sides for now. My Pinterest looks horrible. Roblox looks horrible. These are swings though. My arc looks horrible, right? So they've clearly kind of dumped a bunch of shit and they're coming after other stuff. What are they coming after? Which is banks. The banks look better. Now check out this U car here. Definitely got a problem on the U car. You can see a buyer slowly stepping up shit, throwing throwing stuff up there. They keep kind of selling into it, but again, this thing could still run. Pack W, yeah, man. Banks, banks look way fucking cleaner here. Yeah, industrials and metals. Okay, all right. So let me try to get in on this action. So what are we talking about? FCX, metals. What can we really sink our teeth into here? So it's tough, man. Tough. This fucking U-car is really putting me through the fucking ringer here. And if you notice, this U-car, the buyers keep holding it up. Duke is saying you need to get out for some U-car. It's going to $30 today. Are you long, bro? Are you long? I hope you're long, bro. I hope you do well, bro. I hope you get that shit, man. So, Duke, you're not long, and you're telling me to do what exactly? You're kind of a emotional fucking herb, huh? You're kind of being a herb, is what you're doing. Oh, you've seen this before. Oh, wow, Duke Drastic. Wow, bro. Wow. If you've seen this before, Duke Drastic, you're gonna buy this right now. That's what you're gonna do. Buy it right now. Buy it. Literally, buy this right now. Do it. If you can't do it, then you are such a herb. Perfect. Thank you, Duke. Thank you. For God's sakes, for your own sake, bro. You got to do it. Okay. I like the spy long now. Um, U-car still has the buyer, of course. 14 bucks on the U-car, and bids still keep coming in. You know, bids still keep coming in. Um, June. Yeah, man. Yeah, if I thought like that, but I don't. So shut the fuck up. Please define herb. No idea what it means. Okay, market's looking pretty good here. I'm back long. The meta here came all the way back up. So guys, I think we see the writing on the wall here. That was just another fucking shakeout. Literally just another shakeout. So the last 2 days, I've been up and down, literally 100 grand every single day. Fucking stressful. The Spotify here has got some sellers, small, but MMV looking like it's about to fail VWAP, huh? MMV, yeah. U-car almost going for fresh highs here. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see this at 15 bucks because you can see the tape is different now. The buyers come back. They come back. They come back and bid it up and bid it up and bid it up and bid it up. As the technicals would say, 100K, blah, blah, blah. 14 and a half here. It will cross 15. It's already going to 15. We already know that, Duke. BAC. Oh, yeah. Here's your 15. Um, what do I got to do on the SPX here?
AJ U-car just false halted. Okay. Well, yeah, we were talking about it right at the right time.
Goldman Sachs. Oh, it's saying somebody tweeted something about U-car. I mean, everybody's tweeting about U-car.
Yeah.
Everybody is going to be tweeting about U-car here. Oh, I think Jesus just called out somebody just buying some. Oh no, it's Qualcomm. Okay, now I had to take my loss on the short calls there. Now I got a bunch of BP here. Yeah, Capablanca. Yeah, it's a good dude. It's a good dude. All right, let me try to get my fucking bearings back in with me because there's several times I could have just blown all out of this stuff for break even, but I didn't do it. I also covered my short calls right here at the fucking highs. So clearly, I'm not moving around too well here. So let me sit back, take an assessment here. Right, from a market standpoint, we just had a washout, and market still looks good. Right, Meta looks fine. Tesla is at highs. Look at Tesla; it's at fucking highs. So clearly all they're doing is just you know in and out, rinse and repeat. Right, exactly what we were talking about this morning. Right, where they just kind of push these programs, get people short, and then just squeeze them. Right. So from a directional standpoint, do we think we can go to 426 and change? It's like a yes and no kind of thing. You know, it's not a clean. It ain't clean, which means it's tough action to act in, right? So do you get more heavier on the call side, more heavier on the short side? Do you try to go far enough out that it doesn't matter? I think maybe.
Yep. Is this the top we're looking pre-market high? Is this what we're looking for? Time of day, 10:30.
from my perspective, I've been watching the tape. I've been watching the tape on this thing all day, and unless it can get back under 13, but I see what you're saying. If we get back under 13 and a half, forget about it, man. I'm gonna start shorting really heavy on it, really fucking heavy on it. Big Lou calling it a day, bro. Have a great weekend, man. Have a great weekend. Carter, it's got some calls. Index are pretty much unchanged. Lucci, any plays for Misfit Happy? No, I mean, I think I'm not sure what we decided to do on that aspect. Okay, so with this U-car here, this fade here, if they hold this down now, I'm going to start getting real heavy, AJ. I already got to locate for another 20,000 shares. So that'll get me back up to 40. But I still got to wrestle with this thing, man. So I'm not going to start selling calls again yet because I still like the kind of upside of the market. It's just not as clean as yesterday, of course, which means I think selling both sides could work nicely. Um, but you really got to pick your strike properly. Clearly, I haven't done that too well here. As far as the U-car goes, let's meta. Let's take a lap around the club here again. And if you notice, look at the banks. Look at the banks. You know, look at this GS. It's just fucking storming along here. BS, BAC, nice move. KRE, nice move. Can they go further? That's the question. Look at this Roblox fade. Nice fat Roblox fade. So no wonder I'm probably down a good amount on that Roblox. Yeah, down 5 grand on that Roblox. All right, so at this point, it's my ideas in my head are short the puts and then deal with this U-car. That's the only solid ideas that I have. In reality, the Tesla was the one to hold because those options I got out of at 7.5 are trading $9 here now. You know what I mean? So yeah, check out MMC. All right, interesting. Okay. Let's pull back up the meta. I think the meta goes right back to highs. I think the meta easily goes right back to highs. Um, and the AMD, Nvidia just find a way to consolidate. UG Front saying, I don't know, Lucci, I wouldn't fuck with shorting U-car. This thing might go ham after hours tonight and gap up on Monday. This thing could also do anything else. It could do any number of things. And that's why we have this beautiful thing called the market. And that's why I don't give a fuck. Um, anyway, so there's your fade again on SPY, right? So I still got the short calls, of course. So now I'm starting to like the sell both sides trade. Now I feel like it looks different, or at least different enough. It's different enough. Okay. All right. Let me massage this a little bit. I'm gonna add. I'm gonna short 2,500 shares of U-car, right? And then if we get under 13, I'll really start to flex on this. All right. Let's just watch this tape. Let's watch this tape together. You guys get a free tape reading class. AJ, let me know if you move on that U-car. You're short 25?
25 shares.
So there's no zero next to that?
There's a zero next to it.
Wow.
At least I got short.
Yes, yes,
Just to feel it.
yes.
I'm sure $5,000 of premium of Apple will never feel that.
Ooh. Okay. So let's get back on the call side again. So we got 42.90. We got the 42.90s by, okay, by 43.20. All right. That I like. I can sell the 42.90s. That's all the way up there, right? Let's make it 85 and let's start selling some of these. Now the problem is I don't have enough leverage to move into more short of U-car. So that is a problem. That is definitely a problem. Uh, MMV. MMV. This is a tougher one to trade, the MMV. So I wouldn't get too cocky in general on it. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, because I need the leverage for the U-car, is I gotta start covering some of the short puts, right? And then I'll sell some of these the calls again. All right. But this has been tough. Already been a tough session here. Okay, so we got 50. Let's go with 50 of both sides, and then we'll leave the rest of the leverage for the U-car. Okay, so we got 500,000 here for leverage, and then let's see what we can do. It's tough tape for real, tough tape. Tough tape for sure. If you take a look at the Nvidia here, they're fading this, and they printed this all the way up to 405 here, so it's almost like they faked everybody out off some of the tech stuff this morning. But again, if you look at banks, look at Goldman Sachs. So clearly, we're seeing that rotation. It doesn't mean the market has to go higher. All it means is the market just goes nowhere. So selling both sides is key. And if you do want to play something, you play. Bank of America just ripped 15 cents here. It's all banks. It's all banks here. And I'm over here trading this bullshit. So I gotta stick and move here. So let's start watching some banks. Let's at least start watching some banks. Right? Fabulous. Where's the BA? BA, yeah, exactly. You got names like this. So these names are moving. These names are the ones you want to trade. It ain't the tech names. Yeah, BA hasn't even fucking budged. The U-car here faded out and then is trickling back up here at 14. Let's see what happens.
MMB got some volume not too long ago.
Yeah, I saw that.
So different risk. Another hit.
Let me let me take a look at the Lulu. Wow, yeah, Lulu fader.
Dude, yeah.
That's interesting. Okay.
Well, I'm immediately down $50 on this stupid cat.
Cat? You're
Yeah.
in Caterpillar? Oh, you're short?
I just sold calls.
Okay. BA in the Dow ripping regional banks.
That too.
Yeah, William, the problem is I'm spot on with the call, but I didn't actually fucking make any money on it. But it's all good. Gotta throw those thoughts out the window and get back to Get back to basics. Yeah, man, this GS is on fire, bro. It's on fire. I mean, if we looked at the Bank of America, right, and we traded, let's say the 28 and a halves, we could trade these, buy 500 of these. Problem is where do you buy it, right? So let's say we go for Bank of America $29. Where do you buy this shit? And you can see SPY still strong, still strong and looking fine. Okay, let's at least start, right? Let's at least start. So let's buy 100. Let's get up to 250 on this. Okay, and then we'll look for dips. If we get a dip to 28.70, 28.65 on Bank of America, I'll go ahead and try to buy some more. And then again, we're still locked and loaded on the U-car here. If it gets under 13 and it holds, I'll start getting really aggressive. But again, the longer it doesn't push lower, the more there's the risk of, you know, the blow up to 18 or whatever the fuck it is. And the blow up to 18, there's going to be so many people scrambling for liquidity that there just won't be any. So that's what most people are waiting for. If you're long, obviously. Somebody's saying show screen. Oh, I'm on the charts here. Okay. The Pinterest looks horrible. It really looks horrible. Okay. Tape on U-car here again. If anybody's looking at it, yesterday they had a range from about $10 to $11. I think was it $10 to $11? $9 to $10, and then end of day they had a 2 point dump. Dip by NEM and some gold names. Okay, so NEM and some of those. I mean, that looks more like a swing to me versus something that I can really sink my teeth into today. Um, what do you guys got? Yeah, I like the rotation theme. Still love the rotation theme. Um, I bought 350 on the BAC. Obviously, it's not working. It's not working yet. Um, but let's wait this out and see. Let's wait this out and see. The KRE over 41. KRE over 41. The Goldman Sachs here still kind of drifting higher. Netflix, and if you notice, most of the Fat Man names, all the names that obviously were super strong before, um, those are weak now.
Shorted before VWAP on U-car, AJ.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So all right. Let's take an entry on UCAR here.
I wanted to see if it got soaked in front of VWAP.
Let's take an entry on UCAR here. Okay, so we added a little bit on UCAR. Okay. Barca, everybody's yelling about that same thing, sub VWAP, whatever you just said over here as well. Um, okay, this to me looks like a fucking for real reversal, man. But again, they've done this twice already. They got it up to 15, down to 11.
I took half off at 12.50.
Oh, nice,
I need another pop.
man. I'm looking for $10. Y'all looking for 12? Shit.
I'm just getting the feeler here. The way this thing has been acting.
Yo, for real, man, for real. Take that profit, man. Take that motherfucking profit. Well, Mario's got an order to buy BAC at 2860. We might also be late. We might also just be late on Bank of America because it's already moved. Bank of America, when on an outsized day, it can move a point. It's already moved a point. You know what I mean? So can we really get a lot more on it? I don't know. I don't know. Anybody who's shorting U-car here in the hole, be careful. Remember, every time it has these programs lower, the volume kind of dries up and it drifts higher. So you're always going to get a better price. If you want to short it, always going to get a better price. So don't get too fucking crazy on this shit.
Hey, Dre, I shorted weakness there, so I didn't want to overstay, you know? I think it's fine. 1250 is fine. But I want to see it pop to maybe like 1350s, 14s, just see how it acts.
Yeah, see, you're already getting a better entry here. So now I have 25,000 shares at a cost of $11, guys. Um,
But
you
for
know,
all these people who bought that 1250 through VWAP, all the longs are probably still a little comfortable there.
I mean, this could be the trap where you know, they get everybody short.
You think it can still go up?
It's possible. It's very possible.
Totally.
The tape.
Why do I say that? Because the volume is not that great today.
Yeah,
12,000 seller at 1295.
it's 12,000 is not enough.
Half the volume of yesterday.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Highs on that BAC. Fuck. All right, I went ahead and chased it, so I bought. I got 1,000 now. The BAC. If we print 2890, somebody fucking let me know so I can get the fuck out of these things. But again, I don't want to get too heavy too early, which I may have just done. Let's give it a second here. NEM August swings. Things will be 50 bucks. Matt Warden clearly loves the gold miners. 24,000 share bid on U-car here, but again, it's nothing. You got 10,000 on the offer, like it's nothing anyway. Um, you have to be. So I am wicked here, saying sticking around Lucci just makes you an overall better trader. Cool as a cucumber while being down 40K in one name. You know, yeah, you really have to be because if you're not, what happens? You tell me what happens. Michelle is talking about Schwabi is the best bank today. It's more the regionals, right? Yeah, yeah. So if you look at the KRE here, this thing's finally starting to move here too. So you got a 4110 handle on the KRE. But back to I'm Wicked's point, like what happens if you start like bugging out? You know what I mean? You start bugging out your body. Well, like what happens inside your body too? Ask Chrissy Trades as a former employee of Schwab. Well, do we care? Explain to us why we care again. Did you buy it? Pack W up 14%. Um, so what happens is that your body there's a chemical process that happens in your body too when you start having those thoughts, and then a fucking it becomes a snowball effect. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about, even if you can't articulate it properly. Um, and then what it does is now your body is consumed with the fear, and now because you're consumed with that fear, you can't see shit. You can't see things anymore. And when you can't see, remember, like the most important things we have in this market for us. Remember, we're shit retail. Nobody gives a fuck about us. We're shit retail. That doesn't fucking matter. And with that, I just got to fill at 34 on that BAC here. You guys see me limiting out on this, right? So this is this is a good trade. Um, Let me try to get 36 for another 250 here. Um, didn't get a fill yet. Yeah, but that was a quick 5 grand. I'll take that. I'll take half off right there. Um, Hendek, I didn't get short Lulu, man. I did not get short Lulu, man. I want to buy some pants though. I buy some pants though. Let me get some pants. I'm gonna go to Lululemon soon and get some pants. All right, they filled some of me at 36 here. Not all of it, but they did fill some of it. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of some more at 35. Okay, so now I only have 250 left on that Bank of America. We made a quick, we made a quick 5 grand on that shit. I'm happy there. Yeah, man. I'm wicked saying I've been in some rooms where this dude will destroy his office because they're down 2 grand, man. I mean, and this was back in the day, shit. And you could tell how far kind of human beings have gotten collectively from an awareness and psychological standpoint. Because when I came up, like I'm sitting in an office filled with dudes who, if they took a loss, like they'd literally take the keyboard and fucking smash shit. You know what I mean? They take fucking monitors, boom, and throw that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you just be like, uh, bro, you had 100 shares. The fuck is your problem? It ain't that serious, bro. Um, but that was normal. Shit was fucking normal.
Here we go, 13.
So it's kind of interesting. Um, but we still obviously that still is it still is the feeling. We just now I think collectively we just know how to deal with it a little bit better. Um, no, no. Ganesh asked me about Zion. Well, this is another regional bank, bro. So if you like the rotation in regional banks, man, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead for that one. I see the U-car here. See the U-car. Let's see if it can.
Yeah, it's just kind of grinding up here. But look at that wick like 2 or 3 minutes ago. It brought it down, brought it back up.
Um, okay, guys. So I mean, you basically know what I got here. I'm looking to add more on the U-car. Really looking to add more on the U-car. So the more they show that they're holding it down, sellers got control, and all the pops they sell into, that makes me more bearish, and I'll go ahead and add more, and then hopefully I can come out of this alive, alive and well, alive and really well. The cost for the borrows went down too, by the way, on UCAR.
Maybe that was maybe this is from the backside. All the shorts blown out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, man.
Down with Cobra too. They're cheaper.
Yeah, the shittiest thing I did today, AJ, was dump my freaking Tesla swing. Shit's still paying. You're swinging Tesla till 2025. Till 2025. Are you doing any hedging around that shit? Oh. Oh. All right, so you in the game like that. Where are you long from? What price on the stock? Since 137. My man. Yeah, but consistent. Consistent. Okay, Google here. Somebody just bought the 129 calls, and that's for next week. So again, they're coming back to the tech names and continuing to buy. You know what I mean? So you're talking about Amazon, you're talking about Google. So you still have your dips. So these are technically still dips to buy. You know, your Microsofts here, your all this kind of stuff. Microsoft here can come back up. You got this U-car back to 13 here. Spy back at highs.
This fucking asshole suggesting a trade, not taking the trade, and then I lose money. Buy 426. Almost back at highs.
Um, Spy at highs here, guys. And by the way, they started buying back the casinos. Take a look at the casinos here. So those things have been getting shithoused lately, and boom, they started buying all those back today. Okay, okay, that's what I want to see on the not enough buying power, yo. Get the fuck out of here, man. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
Watching you, car AJ?
Spy fresh highs. Oh, don't do that to me, you motherfucker. Okay, now I guess it's a good thing that I don't have enough leverage there too. So I have 26,000 shares. I could go ahead and dump out of some more puts here because they already kind of premed out. I could do that, dump another 25. I should do that. That gives me some more leverage back, right? So now I'm back to half a million here BP. And then obviously I lost a lot of leverage from the overnight hold. Somebody's talking about the Google. Yeah, I love all the swing longs. You just have to be fucking strong enough to hold through those program down. How many of you guys thought we were going to sell from the programs down? And some of you guys probably even went short. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. That's what they've been doing every day. They'll hit this program. Everybody's looking at it, spooked out, right? And they'll eat the shit right back up, man. Buyers will eat the shit right back up. They're doing it every day, man. Every fucking day. And they're doing it well, really well. To the point where it seems like it's smarter to just fucking buy the shit and bounce. Check out the JPM at highs is here as well. Notice SPY here looks fucking strong. Strongo. June here is talking about anybody short cat. Is it a short? I don't think you want to. I don't know. I don't know. I think the rotation is in these names, and I think unless it's a scalp, like a quick, you know, You're just going for a point scalp kind of thing?
I'm full size on U-car here, AJ. It looks like 1250s was kind of rejecting. Get the flush here. Hopefully it hold down. It's kind of far away though. No, 1126.
Okay, so we're now. Oh wow, look at that. All right, so this is doing everything that I wanted it to do, right? So there's no reason we should hesitate on adding, right? So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we have some BP left here. We're gonna short some more. We got 30,000 shares going here.
I want to assume 1125s, 1150s hold.
1125. Why specifically that level?
It's the lows of the open.
Okay, cool. Cool. Let's short another thousand. Okay.
What was it?
All right, guys.
Yesterday's levels. That was the kind of a top yesterday.
All right, guys. So if I get another point on U-car, I'm fine. Break even for the day and maybe make a little money. Can't be mad about that. You know what I'm saying? Let's dump the rest of the Bank of America. I'm gonna also dump. Well, these things are honestly worthless here, so there's nothing I can do about those.
AJ, I covered half down here. I wanted 1150.
There's your program down.
Um, but I can always add on a pop, you know? Yeah, I'm small too.
Smack is saying, don't think it's a good idea to take off at. Oh, it's always a good idea to take half off at even. Of course, bro. Of course, bro. Of course, it's always a great idea. Of course. Tobias is saying thoughts on LCID. I mean, you know, it's another one of those things. Jesus. Poor thing, man. Poor thing. Fucking. All right, let's all eyes on the U-car here. You know what the thing is on the U-car too? If you want to get rid of size, man, you gotta fucking put some limits out, yo. You gotta put some fucking limits out. I gotta put some limits out. I gotta put. Here's your quarter.
There we go.
Oh. Oh shit. Halt it. Halt it. Halt it. Halt the motherfucker. Halt the motherfucker. I covered 5,000 here, 10 and a half.
I got my half.
Halt the motherfucker.
So I put back on my cover at the halt.
Well, let's
Cool. Now we got 5 now.
yeah, man. Yo, good call, man. Now I can get some water and shit. All right. All right. All right. So now I still got another problem here on the short calls because we're we're clearly a fucking long here. We're clearly a long here. So the short puts just the way to go. And the other problem is I'm not going to get any of this BP back. Did it open back up? It didn't open back up yet. Um, so now I have a. You know what? Let's just fucking do what we have to do here. Fucking stick and move here like we need to. All right, so we're out of those. Now let's go ahead and move up on the puts. We know we're better off riding the fucking puts. I can sell. What can I sell? I can sell the 4210. Why are they still so expensive? Wow. What the fuck am I missing here? Oh, I'm getting 60 cents for that? Get the fuck out of here. All right. Let's sell another 25 of these. All right, so I can get $1 for those. All right, I'm completely out of the short call side. I don't even want to fuck with it until I know that we're starting to lean back down. Again, you guys see the rotation here. It's plain and simple. Fucking banks, BA, and all this kind of other stuff. These industrial names. June, did you short the cat? It looks like you caught a point on it. 427 spy. Natalia, where's that secondary at?
Back open.
Wow. So that swing is on. Is the journal on? So they don't have it. Okay. Now we got this U-car on the ropes. You know what I'm saying? We got this motherfucker on the ropes. We got this thing on the ropes now. So we don't move until we get it. So now at this point, if they faded all this, you know what I realized now thinking back, the no volume on the pre-market, how easy it was for them to push it up 5 points and make it look like this in the pre-market. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now it makes sense why they would do that.
And look at that, like right into that pre-market high.
Exactly. A couple times, they even brought it back up there during the day. It's genius in reality, bro. You know? I mean, we're talking about a pre-market move from $8 to 15 from officially from last night. Joseph's saying how much were locates. I don't know, probably like 5 grand, maybe. Probably like 5 grand, something like that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sell some more puts on SPX. Okay, so I'm still gonna have $1 million to fuck around with. All right, and then I have an XPX long, but it's worthless. It's fucking worth pennies. I need to dump out. these short put. Well,
54,000.
I see that. I see that. And then did it disappear or did they print it?
I didn't even get a chance to look at the price. That's how fast it disappeared.
I'm Wicked is saying you're gonna press on the gas now and add. No, no. I want to wait. You want to wait because once they halt it and then they reopen it and it doesn't fucking, you know what I mean? You got to wait this out. They might float this up back to 11 and a half real easy. 216 Tesla. 2 fucking 16. 427. All right, Natalia, we got to analyze the shit out of this, man. We're sitting on fucking points here. I mean, that's 30 handles from the low there, Natalia. 30 handles. We trying to scratch out 10 and we couldn't do it. Fuck. I feel like a punk, Natalia. Ajá. Yo lo hice. And then yo me frustraba y me quité de esa posición. Yo tenía tres y estaba esperando para ese. But then I got in my mind and I let that shit go. Meta here is almost back to highs. Again, check out the Bank of America, 38-cent bid. 38-cent bid. Who's still in the banks here? Who's still in the banks? That KRE looks great. That KRE looks great.
What price was that offer at that you saw
Um,
on
10,
U-car?
1080,
1080.
1080 somewhere. Duke is saying check out MMV. Mira, coño. Are you kidding me? Hank Day is saying, are they oh my God. Now, Natalia, everybody who shorted has to, everybody wants to get a piece of this now. Ah, ah. Oh, Natalia. Mira, vamos a reunirnos por la tarde. Let's try to figure something out here, man.
I hit it again there on U-car. Below.
I mean, as you should. As you should. Now, I don't think there's anybody holding this up. Like now, there's no more. I don't see any more of those buyers that I saw before. Pushing 3% on the yeah, those home builders are probably looking good here too. I mean, because it's all good, right? They added 200,000 jobs. No more rate hikes. you know, or more rate. I don't fucking know. Check out the Google. Nice dip buy action going on here on the Google. Man, those SPX calls that I had that I stopped myself out of, but I left alongside, had I just sat on those, it's now trading $4. There was a 50-cent or 25-cent one, and now trading $4. This is a fucking real move, man. Ah, ah, and that bias sinks in hard, man. That sinks in fucking heavy, man. And the fear sinks in and you can't shake it. Even if you can shake it, you still doubting it, right? So you toss it. You toss it because you're doubting it, and then you just overthinking, and now you're just tossing shit around everywhere. You're trying to do too much. It's very easy. It's very easy to lose your your cool, you know. You know, but hey, even through all the losses that I took for the last 2 days, I'm still fucking fine over here. So, I can still go home knowing, you know. They swept 50,000 shares right there, but they couldn't get through the $10 right there. You covered some? Okay. You actually got $10? You actually got $10? Or you got 10 and a nickel or some shit? Yeah, that's fucking fine. Um, all right, let's put an order to get out at 975. Yeah, let's do that. I think we could bounce. I think we could bounce here. I think we could. I think they could shake. I think they could try to squeeze shorts down here. FYI. So if any of you guys are in this, look at even you got bid stepping up here now. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I could see them bouncing this pretty aggressively and stucking people in. Hendek is saying, "How do you set your targets?" I'm sorry. Target? You mean the store that sells um, trans children's clothing? Is that what you mean by target? I'm sorry. What is it? What is a target, bro? I'm confused here. What's a target again? Targets. Um, Duke is saying I would have gotten out ASAP, break even, and missed out on free money. I mean, Duke, you were talking about you were trying to get me out of it. Your fear trickle. I felt your fear from your words, and and remember, all of that manifests in thoughts, right? So I felt your fear, and then I started to feel fearful, right? Because it was like, oh shit, it could go to, of course, it could do anything. It could go to 16, it could go to 17, it could go to 19, it could go to fucking 80, you know. So I felt your fear. The thought came to my head like, yo, maybe I should cover it, you know. Maybe I should get out of this. But then again, I'm used to it, right? So I, s- I recognized the thought, I let it go, read some more tape. You know what I'm saying? So, right, it's never the goal, Duke, but that's how it happens. That's how the information happens. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing when you're on the street and you hear somebody emotionally speaking about some fucking political issue that's going on, and then you don't even know shit about it. You just take that same narrative and you go to the next person and you say the same fucking thing. We just project. We sit around all day and project our bullshit onto everybody, whether they want to hear it or not. Joseph is saying, "Hey, Sang, are you a discretionary trader or systematic trader?" Joseph, judging by the stream that you've watched thus far, what do you think I am? Just out of curiosity, what do you think? Duke is saying, "What's your exit plan if U-car went against you?" Get the fuck out. Yeah, yeah, asking me about targets and exit plans and shit. The fuck you said? Just get the fuck out. What do you think my plan is? Sit there and watch it. Get the fuck out. Speaking of Target, did it actually go up today? No. End phase faded off. Let's just do a walk around the club here real quick. Notice how well the Nvidia is coming back. And again, further proof, right? You see a program for 10 points on Nvidia lower, you're so like, everybody's so like, oh my God, let's get in short, let's get in short. Look at this AMD track back almost the whole thing. Almost the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And they make you look like a motherfucking shithead if you got shook out of this shit. And that's how I feel right now. These days, if you can catch the programs lower, you're talking about several $100,000 days every day consecutively, man. But instead, we look at that program and we get fearful and we lose sight. We lose sight of it. What did we say in the morning? We said rotation, they keep the markets up. You know, is Joseph really asking me the question again? Is he did he really reposted the same question? Man, fuck is wrong with you, Joseph? I asked you a question. Now answer my question. What do you think? Um, uh, XOM, BAC. You see the yo, even now, Natalia, after everything is just clear, now the dips are working. Vite. And now we don't want to play them because we're just too pissed off. Yeah, Pablo, you know, you're gonna be paying for it soon. So please do enjoy. That's why you're here. And yeah, man, there's so much value in the banter. That's trade space, by the way. So come to trade space, and you'll feel it and hear it for real. No, just Joseph, I get it, but remember, I got to deal with fucking herbs all day. So if somebody does something, fucking, do you know what I'm saying? Remember, I got to trade at the same time talking to y'all, fucking herbs. You know what I'm saying? So part of it is the entertainment. Me shitting on y'all. That's my entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And in order for me, you know, if I'm entertained, then shit, y'all are entertained. So no apologies necessary. Nice sweep down here on that U-car. Again, there's still people here just dumping market now, which the tape has totally changed. I agree. I was thinking about that too. Just hold the rest of the shit that I got and hold it. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I'm with you. All right, guys. Exactly.
AJ's also scalping S triple Q, so just kind of holding short there.
Ah, cause this is the inverse one, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Goldman Sachs is up 9 points quietly today. Just saying. I mean, again, Bank of America, JPM, they're still working. It's still working. Market's still strong.
Look at his MMP, man. Just slow grind. Not sexy at all.
Nice. Check out the Microsoft. It's doing its own thing.
Hey, dude, if his target can't close like near highs or towards highs, he's probably getting slapped by the end of the day. And so I want to pull short start early going against the hands. Especially if it closes near 130.50. Yeah. Cool.
All right, guys. Phil is saying, "Hey, bro, do you have a blog post on your system?" No. But if you want to know more about my system, you can pay me, and we can have a conversation. And I'll go ahead and put the link right here. You can schedule a call with my guy Matt, who sits right here next to me, and you can ask him all those questions. But of course, that you you must pay for. BA. Take a look at this BA. Yeah, man, 212. But again, you see how slow it is? You see how slow it is? You got to play the game with these fucking swing options and then trade around them, man. I got to start doing it. I'm gonna start doing it. I think that's the way to fucking trade this market because trying to go for these fucking shorts, man, is gonna kill you. You got to dip. You got to dip on the Amazon here. You got to dip. That Google, by the way, you had all day to buy 124. I still love this. I still love the Google. You know what? You know what sucks? Pinterest. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna cut out. Nothing more here to to discuss here, really, except for the current position that I'm in. All right. Um, Remember again, shout out to our sponsor here, Centerpoint, where I'm able to get fucking 50,000 shares of a locate on a crazy name like U-car, and also trade my SPX and do all the crazy shit that I want to do at one place. Account mins are 30K. I would recommend moving your shit over ASAP. You can have a conversation with them directly, literally. You can actually talk to them. They have best customer service. They're a broker that actually fucking cares about you. That you can call, you can talk to somebody if you got some issues, which is crazy. I've never met a broker or been with a broker like that. There was one in New York, but even them, they only wanted me for my order flow. the brokers of old, the brokers of old, they used to take you out to dinners and shit. Fucking shit, they used to buy you coke, man. Way back in the day, shit, the motherfuckers used to buy you coke and all kinds of stuff. Centerpoint will not buy you cocaine. However, they will hook you up with great commissions, great platform, and great customer service. Um, and then other than that, if you guys do want to make your way down to TradeSpace, which I highly recommend, it's a packed house in here right now. You go to tradespace.us. All right. And then all you're going to do is book a desk. And by going over here, you talk straight to my guy Joel, and you can talk to him about anything, about a desk, about the education programs that we have here too. We'll do a lot of education here as well. The trade space education is all present, so it's all in person. All right. So if you go to services desk space here, boom, you'll have all the PC specs. You have access. Oh, by the way, you have access to trading chat rooms, which are part of your deal. Um, yeah, and then here are your different packages. You're good to go. All right, everybody, have a great weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday. All right, later, everybody.